So I only comes when they make it.
This is the ROKPA Soup Kitchen. ROKPA Soup Kitchen has been established in 1990 to cater for the needs of the poor people here in the Kathmandu Valley. When the winter is very, very rigid, very cold, very icy, when December comes and nothing grows in the fields, in the middle of the winter, people don't know where to go. The people who are very poor and destitute will roam around Kathmandu and beg from tourists and the local people alike. And we have found that they have great need and in great hunger and distress, especially the children, as you can see. The children of the parents who sometimes live out in the streets. Most of the time these children are from mothers because the fathers may have left the families and gone with other women. Many of the women here have come from the mountainside, escaping from the dire need there, thinking that they can make a life for themselves in Kathmandu. And the fact is that so many of them come here, and most of them, all of them, are actually illiterate and do not have any jobs or any possibilities of jobs. So they work as coolies, carrying bricks, or they spin wool, or they sweep the streets. But since so many of them come, you can imagine most of them are left without any jobs. But the women keep on having babies, and the prevention of this is not yet a very accepted situation here in Nepal. So we have decided from ROKPA International, to come here every year in the middle of winter to start this soup kitchen and give food to whoever needs food, to help wherever help is needed, which is the motto of ROKPA. From the soup kitchen, I then have started to pick up children from the street, children who do not have any parents or who have been kicked out by their parents, sent out to beg. These children have a right for education. They have a right to be fed and to be loved and to be nurtured. So this is how the ROKPA Children's Home has started. You will see the children in the children's home are all children who have come from situations like these, begging in the streets and happy if somebody gives them even a small piece of bread. Now these children go to college. Now they go to school. Now they're nurtured and loved and looked after with your help. The meaning of ROKPA is a Tibetan word and it means help or friend in Tibetan. And that's what we're doing, helping those in need. We help not only here in Nepal, not only with these children and grown-ups and leprosy patients and TB patients and so on. We are helping also in places like Zimbabwe, in South Africa, in Tibet. We have 125 projects in Tibet, helping in the areas of education, further education, reforestation, preserving the culture, old age, any area you can imagine, and medicine of course, any area you can imagine where people are in need. That is where ROKPA is trying to help. But here in Nepal we have started in 1990. And at that time, we just gave food to poor people. Now we have a medical tent looking after the sick people. We have volunteers from all over the world coming, doctors and nurses, and other people with a good heart and two strong hands to help us here. We have, apart from the medical tent where we look after the needs and we send people to hospital and help them and pay for their operation, we also look after destitute mothers, as I said. We take them into the women's workshop where they can have an education, learning how to sew and how to weave and make paper. And the most important thing is that we have, and the most important thing is that as we have started to help here, many other people are inspired. People who come here as volunteers then go back telling other people about us. And many of them come back every year from different countries. Of course, this is also good for the tourist industry in Nepal. They bring money. We all bring money into Nepal. We all bring, go back again and tell them about the beauty of this country, about both sides, not only the poverty, but also the beauty and the kindness of people here. So it works both ways. I feel extremely happy to be able to do this work because in our countries, many people are very unhappy. They have everything. They have money and they have possessions, but they don't have the satisfaction of, many of them don't have the satisfaction that comes with being able to change something in other people's lives or in our own lives. And many people who have come here helping as volunteers come with the intention of helping. And they think I'm coming here to help others. But in fact, they feel when they go back that they have been helped, and this is what I feel as well.